The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Embiid is out there with Bender. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Johnson. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. And for the Spurs, we've got Parker. Muhammad out there with Duncan. Then it's Bowen. And it's Ginobili in at the shooting guard. Now here's Duncan. After Julius Irving's miss, Ginobili kicks to Duncan. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist from Duncan.
And the touch from Ginobili. So clever and confident on the interior.
And the basket by Johnson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Parker. After Magic Johnson's bucket, nice move. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Steven Jackson, was he on his team?
Bowen, the pass to Parker. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Muhammad, and he jams it with authority.
And Parker really did a phenomenal job feeding that ball to his teammate for the shot there. His playmaking ability is off the charts.
And good that time.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
That one falls. Johnson's got 6 points.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. The Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now here's Parker. Manu Ginobili on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Julius Irving.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Count that bucket. He's got 8.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Bowen. Back to Ginobili. Out to Duncan. Spurs passing it around. No good from outside. Ginobili's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Irving passes to Bender. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Spurs making a change here. Udrich has checked back in. Spates checked in for Oakland. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Udrich. That one's in, his first shot this game. Now Oakland with it. Johnson finds Embiid. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Barry's checked in for Bowen. So it's Oakland now. Bender, no good. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul.
Magic Johnson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Udrich scanning the floor. Pass to Barry. Drives to the hoop, and it's
Look out
blocked.
here.
Irving against Ginobili, and the slam dunk by Irving.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Udrih. Duncan with the screen on Johnson. Here's Udrih. Good work defensively by Johnson.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive
This that shit
for
on
this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Horry's checked in for San Antonio. Owen comes in for Manu Ginobili. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Irving. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Pass to Udrih for 3. San Antonio again missing. Oakland leading by 5.
What?
Stolen away. Takes the 13-footer. Oakland grabs the miss.
See what I did?
Spates kicks to Bender.
Yeah.
And the
Let's
basket is
go.
good. He's got a chance here
Let's
for
go,
one more at the
Dr. J.
line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Rose is checked in for the
Okay,
Spurs.
let's go. Get that
He's
phone out
hit his
there.
first free throw attempt of the game here.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Irving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
Here's Udrih. Pass to Rose. Shot clock at 5. And
Look out of here.
Embiid with the block. And on the way from Irving for 3. Oh, and
Let's
the
go,
buzzer is
nigga.
good.
Let's fucking go, Dr.
That's the way to close the quarter.
Wait,
He
cuz,
knew
let's
exactly how he
go.
wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's Oakland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning
Time out.
in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Oakland's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So with Gay on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Irving is out there with Johnson. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Bender in at the 3 spot. Here's Udrih. A 3 from Horry. Rebound by Joel Embiid. On its way from Irving for 2. And that one drops. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for Oakland.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to
Yeah,
succeed.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
Oakland shooting their second and third free throws tonight. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Oakland making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in.
Number 32.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Ori passes to Rose. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Parker. And he gets that one to go off the front line.
No, that's just too easy for Parker there. He loves getting those opportunities.
Westbrook dishes to O'Neal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option. Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Duncan, he's checked in for Rose. Robinson is subbed in for Barry. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Oakland. Ori against Green. There's the pick. Duncan outside. Puts one up from 19. Draymond Green with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
To the middle. Here's Duncan.
Get that shot in here, nigga. Let's go.
O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness
That's
on
it.
display
That's
here
it. That's it.
from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with
go.
that size and length.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oakland.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
The Spurs making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Out to Parker. Ice ball movement by San Antonio. Outside Rose. Bowen the pass to Parker. And it's in there. Parker's got 6.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
Curry with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. San Antonio trails by 15. Down low, here's Rose. Great tee that time from Green. Durant in the corner. One by Robinson.
Fuck.
And it's
That's surely here, nigga.
Thompson from long range. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings.
That's surely here, nigga.
I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
A different look now for San Antonio. Johnson, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Ginobili in for Bowen. 1:51 left in the first half. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Oakland leading by 15. Durant with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Rose. Ginobili looking around. Inside, Parker in low. The putback. Draymond Green pulls it in. It's deflected and taken away by Johnson. Thompson against Ginobili. Now here's Rose. Not a lot of room. Ginobili outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Duncan. And the call foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Duncan just out-muscling the defense and finishing through the contact.
Muhammad is checked in for the Spurs. Owen comes in for Johnson. Left side, KD. Outside, O'Neal. O'Neal sets the screen for Thompson. Thompson.
Let's go, nigga.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Ginobili outside. Parker sets the screen for Ginobili. And the three ball is good. Ginobili's got 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Green. O'Neal finds Thompson. Shaq against Muhammad. Here's O'Neal. And a dunk by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Parker up top, guarded by Kerr. Parker's shot is off. Thompson outside. Gets it off. Oh,
let's go, Clay, nigga.
Now this is how you finish a first half, sending them to the locker room with a statement shot from three-point range.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Oakland on top, leading by 17. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Roll up.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And as we dive...
Quick time out. Roll up this right quick. How's it say? This is probably, I said this like dinner. Every time I make a video on 2K, this is for sure like the most consistent one I've been playing, bro. Because I've been so, I don't know if it's me or, I feel like it's the game, bro. Because the fouls on here just be crazy sometimes, bro. Still gotta roll, light it.
Into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Duncan. Ginobili is out there with Parker. Then it's Bowen. And it's Muhammad in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the San Antonio 5.
And Ginobili, he's like a whirling dervish when he's driving inside. Just kind of glides his way to the basket.
And there it is for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Ginobili is just fearless. He isn't concerned about getting fouled on the way up.
And both free throws good for Ginobili. Oakland leading by 15. Here's Johnson. And it's Oakland scoring again.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Now here's Parker. He has 6. And good. as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there, since how does he take guys off the dribble?
And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. Rudy Gay's checked in for Oakland. Here's Parker. 8 points for him. Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Oh, wow! That is powerful. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, my. He's rising up and bringing the wood on that one. Could be just what they need to pick up their inning.
Well, Greg, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that.
Okay.
And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his third trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Oakland leading by 11. To the paint, Parker with the steal.
Sleep with this shit, bro.
In the corner, it's Ginobili. Pass to Bowen. From downtown, they get the rebound. And the basket by Muhammad.
Like, now they do.
Muhammad's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. Into the pass to Embiid. The kick out to Irving. Some nice passing by Oakland here. Here's Johnson. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Ginos. 13 points in the game. Unloads from 9. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Ginobili's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, a lefty and kind of a tweener position-wise. Just a funky matchup. Ginobili has these big nights, and there's just not much you can do to stop him.
Duncan dishes to Ginobili. Here's Bowen. He's covered by Gay. Duncan with a screen on Johnson. To the inside. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Reno Udrich, he's checked in for Parker. Six on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Muhammad.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
Count the bucket.
Let's go, nigga.
He's got a free throw coming up as well.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass.
Well
done.
Horry's checked in for the Spurs. And Oakland with the change here, too. Westbrook's checked in. 1:49 left here in the third quarter. And here's Udrich bringing it up for San Antonio. Down by 12. Duncan up on top. rejection
Let's
by
go.
Embiid. Here's Bender, and Bender throws it down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now Udrih.
And here's that intense defensive look.
And timeout is called by
go.
Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. San Antonio making a switch here. Rose is checked in. And Oakland with a change here, too. Porzingis, he's checked in for Embiid. 1:12 left in the third. Horry passes to Ginobili. Inside. Here's Rose. And the layup's good off the glass. Rose has got his first bucket in this one.
And that unpredictable nature of Ginobili, it can be frustrating for the defense, especially when he's cutting them to pieces with his pass.
San Antonio trails by 12. Pass to Bowen. Oakland grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Bender. Horry with the rebound. Irving against Ginobili. A three from Horry. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Oakland leading by 12. That's good from Bender on the assist by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his fourth assist in this one.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
1 second separating the shot clock in game. Irving surveying the floor. Count it. Irving's got 13.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Bowen. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Oakland with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
So with Gay on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Klay Thompson. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Shaq in at the center.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Barry the pass to Horry. And the dunk by Horry.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Fires from 14. And it's Shaq missing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Parker kicks to Robinson. Crosses over. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, and Parker with the pump fake there draws the foul. He is really crafty in terms of creating contact against his opponent.
And Tony Parker drops them both. Oakland leading by 14. Here's Westbrook. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Parker against Westbrook. Yes, Yes, it is. Boy, that is a bucket.
Bro, you
Number 5
serious,
for
bro?
11 nights.
And despite the
That
size
shit is
disadvantage,
irritating
attacking
shit
the heart
ever.
of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. San Antonio trails by 16. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Parker's shot is off. So it's Oakland now. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
A different look now for San Antonio. Ozzie Muhammad's checked in for Orr. Bowen comes in for Robinson. And it's Ginobili in for Barry. And Oakland with a change here, too. Porzingis is checked in for Shaq. Muhammad against Porzingis. Spurs working the ball around now. Muhammad with a screen on Westbrook. Parker's shot is off. Oakland leading by 17. And here's KD for 3.
KD, goddamn it.
No good. Duncan high post, working on Green. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
This KD can't
Duncan
make
with it.
shit.
Outguarded by Porzingis. Pass to Ginobili.
No.
Oakland grabs the miss. Thompson from long range. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Parker. Porzingis with the block. Here's Westbrook. Fouled in the
Let's
act of
fucking
shooting. Gets the
go.
bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, nigga.
And now we'll
Yeah,
get a
motherfucker.
perspective
Let's
here on how
go.
the hustle game has been going for Oakland.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. A different look for Oakland. Embiid, he's checked in for Porzingis, and it's Johnson in for Russell Westbrook. Parker passes to Ginobili. Back to Parker. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes
let's
gone
go.
in the fourth quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And Oakland with a change here, too. Gay's checked in. 1:35 left in the game.
Shit.
Horry. And he gets it to go. Horry's got 4 this quarter.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Johnson finds Green, and
nigga.
Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
San Antonio trails by 20. Pass to Barry.
That's it.
And he makes in the layup.
You get that dub real quick.
So it's Oakland now. Here's Johnson. Count that one.
Let's get that.
Johnson's got 20 points. That was a big one. You could hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
1:04 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Barry. Good work defensively by Gay.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
The big man out ahead. Embiid, I see you showing those wheels.
San Antonio with the ball. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rose. Embiid with the steal. The finish. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
I'm not sure if we
This
knew
nigga
this,
had
but
two
Joel
steals.
Embiid
Go.
can do it all. He is making a statement out there.
Let's go, Embiid.
23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the Spurs with possession. Rose a screen on Thompson. Here's Glover. Sinks the triple. And here is Johnson. Gay kicks to Embiid. Back to Gay. Thompson for the triple. Count it.
Let's go,
This is
nigga.
how you want to come
The
out
dagger,
of that.
motherfucker.
Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
So it's Oakland picking up the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time.
Or they just never existed to begin with. So I think it's safe to say,